This is Solo P1. Welcome to the Debrief episode 68. And we're going to be talking about the Las Vegas Grand Prix for everybody listening to us on Spotify, Stitcher, Amazon Music. Can you please come over and recommend that to your friends? That's on audio. Big up to the audio people. And for the YouTube people, you know how it goes. Smack that like button. Now, today is not going to be a long video. Big up to the TikTok as well. I can see you. Big up, and the Twitchers as well. This is not going to be a long video today. I've actually got a watch along later, which I'm going to be doing a game. But we're gonna gloss over the race, what happened over the weekend, and we're going to talk about the controversy, what happened at the end of the race as well. And like I've been saying all along, they do it for Max. So I'm going to bring in Mark Coke, who's my partner in crime. He's actually a go-karter himself. He's going to bring up, he'll know more about all these little topics than me. I'm going to bring in Mark Coke, who's my partner in crime. Toto Abba. Big up to Toto. How's it going, bro?
Yeah, big up, man. It's going well.
Yes, it's going well.
It's going well. Life's going well. But yeah,
man, it's all good.
It's been peaceful for me. Yeah.
So yeah, man, this is we're on audio as well, Spotify and all that. You know how it is. We got the we got the TikTokers as well. Anyone who likes the football, we'll be doing that later on as well. The watch along, Barcelona and Chelsea. And yeah, let's just start talking about this now. Let's talk about the Grand Prix. We're gonna go over it. We're not gonna go through it a long time because my watch along starts in about 20 minutes. But we're going to go through it briefly because we've also got the Flaming Tarmac on Thursday, so we can talk about it more then. Today, we're just going to do a quick movie on the race, how it went. I thought Lando had an amazing race. Let's go straight to Lando. I think Lando had an amazing race. I think for me, he won that race. And what happened after the race was this is why this sport is losing credibility. Ever since Abu Dhabi 2021, that left a stain on the sport forever. We know what happened at Abu 2021. That stole the championship from Lewis Hamilton. For me, Lewis is an 8-time world champion. And it looks like they're trying to do it with Lando Norris as well. And I thought it was just a Lewis thing. You get me? That they're just, but it seems like it ends. They're going to do whatever it takes for Max Verstappen to attempt. And that's when I'm going to say that word again. Attempt to smash all Lewis Hamilton's records. This is what they want. They don't want Lewis's records, every single record, sitting on the top of Formula One. And this is why they brought in Max Verstappen. This is why they want Max Verstappen to smash all the records. And he can do whatever he wants. He can cheat. He can crash into somebody. It's never going to affect his season. At the end of the day, they do not want Lando Norris to win this world title. They don't want Oscar Piastri to win this world title. They want Max Verstappen to win this title. And for me, the media, the way the media go on, they should be ashamed of themselves as well. They should be ashamed of themselves the way they carry themselves. All you hear out of people's mouth is Max, 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 Max. That's all you hear. That's all you hear. They actually say that, the reason why the Red Bull's fast is because of Max Verstappen. Nothing to do with the engine, what they got underneath the hood. It's all Max Verstappen. But we'll move. What's your thoughts on the race?
When you're just talking about that, all about Max, people tend to assess the driver, winning championships and winning races, which is basically what it's all about, isn't it?
Yeah.
But there's a difference between winning races and showing a driver's skill, if you know what I mean. If you've got a driver who, for an example, Max Verstappen, for an example, right? Or even Lewis, say Max Verstappen, for an example. He was out on his own, clear air, in the best car on the grid. That won't show how skillful you are. It shows how skillful you are chasing someone, multiple battles, overtaking. That will show your overall skill. But people tend to look at stats and say, "Oh, he's the best." Like Ayrton Senna hasn't got the most championships in the world, but people recognize him one of the goats, if not the goat of Formula One,
He's
the greatest of all time, because it's his skill. It's his overtaking. It's what he done on the track. It's what he done on the track and how he raced, and his style of racing was very, very good, very, very skillful. It was good in wheel-to-wheel battles, good at overtaking. You assess the driver on the driver's skill that way, but you don't assess the driver's skill on, he's got the best car, out in clear air, just winning races, free pit stop. You can't do that. I'm sure there's many drivers on that grid, right, who deserve a chance in the fastest car, but they don't really get enough time. It's because they're drivers based on their race wins and not in terms of the overall skill, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, but I understand, but what's your thoughts on the weekend? What's your thoughts? I don't really want to go into detail today.
Yeah.
I just want to give you like a ballpark, okay? Just the basic review today.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on Lando Norris's weekend, and what's your thoughts on what went down after the race regarding the hairline fracture? So basically between the drivers, like the two McLarens and Max Verstappen, they're saying that the reason why the two McLarens have been disqualified is because their under tray on their car has been so imagine the hair on your hair, one strand of hair, half of that over. So basically the thickness of the plank on the bottom of the under tray underneath the car, it was slightly thinner, a hairline fracture basically, which is going to make no difference to the performance. Regarding the performance, that is going to make not one bit of difference. It's not even an inch. See, if they said an inch over, then an inch under, then you'd think, you know what, an inch is it's only small, but you'd understand. But this is a hairline fracture. So imagine a hairline fracture and half of that. 1/10. It's unreal, Toto.
Yeah, I think it's very, very bad. That won't make any difference to performance whatsoever. Lando, great qualifying, of course, struggled later in the race. It seems like it the finish. Now Max and Piastri are now both drawing points.
Unbelievable.
Who would ever thought? Both McLarens.
No, I think Max would have caught him up anyway. I think.
Yeah, but drawing points, man. That's just something to look at. Look there. Both McLarens losing points. It's not good. It's not good. I think it's some kind of a three-way fight. Of course, Lando has that big gap now. Still has a good gap because
24-point gap.
Yeah, 24-point gap because he's won the last two races and finished ahead of his teammate multiple times, right? I still think he has got that cushion, but you cannot just say, I think it's maybe a three-way fight now because Max is literally drawing points of Piastri, so it will be a bit harder for Piastri to win this championship now. Of course, Verstappen's in the same boat.
Not winning I don't think I think after this weekend, eliminate the penalty for now. Yeah, just say that the penalty didn't happen and Lando won the race and Piastri come whatever. Yeah, the only way for me, the only way Piastri would have had a chance to win this championship if he would have came second in the race, but he never. So I think after this Grand Prix, I think the F1 probably panicked, and their boy Max Verstappen, he ain't gonna win nothing. So they're panicking. So they think, look, we need a controversial finish. We need a Hollywood finish. We need something for Drive to Survive. We can't just have Lando Norris walking. Because if Lando Norris, let's face it, yeah, the next Grand Prix is going to be Qatar. And the Qatar favors the McLaren car. That's what everyone has been saying for the past couple of weeks. So basically, let's face it, the McLarens will probably win Qatar. So the only way they're going to bring Max Verstappen back in his championship, their boy, their poster child, is they eliminate the McLarens. They look at that car, they start measuring everything, and they turn around and say, look, your car, your undertray of your car is too thin. It's too thin. Not an inch, not a half an inch, but half of a hairline. Half of the hair. So you imagine you get a piece of hair in your hand, one strand of hair, half of that. That makes zero difference to the performance to that car.
The fine didn't anything to lower the McLarens down.
It's too dodgy for me. And you know what's going to happen, isn't it? What's going to happen is you're going to get all the commentators, yeah, the ones what jerk Max Verstappen's chain, right? They're going to be there. They're going to go, oh yeah, that's the rules. That's the rules. At the end of the day, if it was the other way around, they'd have to take the penalty. But the point is, it wouldn't be the other way around, because I guarantee if Max Verstappen's car was slightly thin, you know, the under tray, they wouldn't even mention it. They wouldn't even mention it. They want something to bring back the McLarens so Max can have a jump on them. And this is the only way they could do it. And everyone's gonna, and I guarantee I could see him I could see him now at Qatar. I guarantee on Thursday, you know, when I have the interviews at Formula One, I can imagine that seeing the interviews and they'd be like this. Well, I didn't break the rules. It is what it is. The rules are the rules. And if you break the rules, you get punished. Very simple. And you know it's more serious than that, and there's more context.
Yeah.
For me, he just don't seem right to me.
It's a shame. I think it's a shame as well because Lando's improved his driving.
What do you think? Do you think it's dodgy? I think it's dodgy.
Yeah,
man.
I think it's dodgy. I think they're doing it for a controversial finish.
Yeah.
I think it's a damn shame for both drivers, especially Lando. You know, fixing his form in the last races.
I know.
Improving his skills mentally as well, which is very, very important. And he's been doing his stuff on track and he's been delivering. And now the one that punished that, you know, that's what
trying to throw him off, isn't it?
That's where I'm getting at. Even though Lando's still got a big cushion, it's still a loss of momentum.
That's a lot.
And you know,
I still think he's gonna win though.
You're mentally thinking, oh, is the FI going to screw me again? You're mentally overthinking. I don't know how Lando is mentally. I'm just saying, like, a driver could take it the wrong way and overthink the situation a bit. And then the FIA bringing in more and more penalties. And of course, again, McLaren has now told Lando to play the team game at Qatar to bring Piastri up, which again, it don't make sense to me.
What?
Yeah, Zach Brown said it.
Is he trying to lose it as a
they expect
bring
Lando,
him for what?
They expect Lando to play the team game, and I'm thinking, hold on, Lando's trying to win a championship here.
Team game? What team game? Is it over?
Bring Piastri up.
So what? So Piastri can get second?
I don't know.
You know what's gonna happen, don't you? No, I don't think so. I think Lando's gonna win it. Yeah. If I was Lando, you know what I would do? I'd ignore.
Yeah.
I'd ignore. My mission for this weekend in Qatar, my mission would be right. I am going to win this race no matter what. Any means necessary, I am going to win this race. Okay? Very simple. You can do what you want to do behind me. You want to do your little what do you call it again? Your strategy behind me. But my strategies and my mission is I'm winning this race. If Piastri can't keep up, if Piastri's not having a good race, that's down to him. Because what will happen is if they start tinkering around with this strategy and they discombobulate each other, yeah, and bring Max back into the fold, that'll be down to Zach Brown.
Yeah.
I don't want to be hearing none of this crap, yeah? I don't want to be hearing none of this crap where They're bringing they have to do a strategy to bring Oscar Piastri. Nah,
Then that will hamper Lando because Piastri will get closer. Yeah.
Palando. Forget all that, man. Nah.
It's too late in the season to do all this.
He's left. Look, if it was like 5 races to go, maybe.
I don't even think then.
Lando's
got a title to win.
Lando's got
a title to win at the end of the day, right? Why are they asking Lando to play team game? It's over. It's all down to these last 2 or 3 races now, right?
Crazy.
And they're messing around with team game. Just stop being stupid. You're gonna throw it away if you start doing all this team game. Because that will play on Lando's mind, and that will play on Piastri's mind. And if Lando don't follow the team game, there's going to be beef between the 2 drivers.
I am following no team game.
Then it's going to be complete controversy. Just go in the debrief and tell them, look, there's going to be no team game.
I wouldn't even say that. I'll say, yeah, of course, man. I'm playing the team game, but when the race starts.
But then, if Lando don't follow the team game, Patrick's going to think, we didn't follow the team game, mate.
I don't care. I'm winning that championship.
Lando, this could happen once in a lifetime for Lando, right? To win this championship.
Because we don't know what's going to be next season.
God knows what's going to happen next season, right? So, Lando needs to make the most of the opportunity. Now, he only won once. So, of course, you got Hamilton who's had a five championship run. But he's going to have to once, especially after regulations as well. Don't make your worth. You can't just mess around with team game and all that. It's just stupid. Late to the season, you're messing around with team game. We expect him to play. Why? Help his championship rival out. I don't get it. Max is laughing. If they want to play team game, Max is going to get closer and closer.
There's no team game. It doesn't make any sense to play the team game. At the end of the day, if Piastri wants to finish second, he has to stick behind. He has to try and win the race, or come second, beat Max Verstappen. Why should it be? Lando's responsibility? Yeah, to bring Piastri back into the fold now. If there was 8 races to go, and we was in this predicament, I would have said yes, 100. But there's 2 races to go. And this weekend is a sprint weekend, so there's more points on the board. You get me? So this is going to be pivotal for Lando Norris's championship win. He needs to win this weekend. Lando Norris needs to have a clean weekend, right? He needs to have a clean weekend. Forget all the team orders. Forget it. You know what McLaren should be doing? They should be giving Lando Norris all the best strategy, because Red Bull would. You think Red Bull would say to you, Tsunoda and Max Verstappen, now you're going to help each other out this time of the season? No. You're on your own, bro. You are on your own. I'm sorry, every man for themselves now. When it comes to this part of the season, every man for themselves. Because if Lando Norris loses the world title, which I don't think he's going to, I think he's going to be the world champion 2025, and I can't wait till it happens. Yeah. If Lando doesn't win the world title, and his team's got something to do with it, they've got no one else but to blame but themselves. No one else. Because the championship is there. He's 23 or 24 points in front of Piastri and Max Verstappen. It's there for the taking. All he's got to do is finish in the top 3, and he's won. That's it. All he's got to do is finish in the top 3, and he's won the world title. He is 20-odd points up in front, and there's 50-odd points available between the top drivers. 50-odd points available. That's it. Nothing else but to say. But over the weekend, it was a good Grand Prix. I think Lando Norris. I know Max Verstappen won the race, but Lando Norris done well. A bit of a heartache for heartbreak for Lewis Hamilton. Again, he said at the end of the race, Lewis Hamilton, he said it was the worst weekend in his entire career. So Lewis Hamilton is actually saying this is the worst season of his life. So what's your thoughts on that before we head off, bro?
I thought he had a good recovery drive. Bagged some points towards the end.
It was a horrible weekend, though, bro.
It was a horrible weekend. Very, very horrible weekend. He struggled in the practice sessions.
Yeah.
Didn't really do well in the qualifying either. P20. That's not like Lewis. He did bag some points towards the end, but come on, man, we know Lewis is better than that. Personally, I think it's his car. It's his car. He's just not getting used to his car, in my opinion. I think as a whole, Ferrari's just not been good for him so far. Of course, we've got regulation next year, which we hope and pray that Lewis does well. And of course, the Ferrari does well as a whole. Hamilton and Charles Leclerc, they both do well. Because I want Ferrari to do well, and it's iconic team. You want to see Ferrari back in there, don't you? But yeah, regarding Lewis, it's been absolutely up and down season for him. It's been probably his worst season, probably one of his worst seasons in Formula One in history, because these performances have been diabolical from Lewis. I know it's not Lewis. I think it's the car. I personally think it's the car.
Of course, it's the car because Charles is struggling as well.
Yeah. It is what it is with Lewis, man. He can tell he's very, very unhappy with that car. He's unhappy with the team. There's some team. His team has made some stupid decisions this season. Forgetting about pit starts, forgetting about vital things that they should be telling him, but they're not. Telling to pit at the wrong time. It's just stupid stuff like that. It just diminishes the driver's hope for the team. But hopefully next season, next regulations, they both do well.
I'm gonna bring up the official ending of the race, because obviously when the race finishes, this is how it ended after the just get this up now. This is from Las Vegas. Let's just bring up the final result so we can bring it up on the screen. I have to say him out because of the audio. So just bring this up on the screen and then we'll head off. So it was a quick one, guys. Just a quick video. We have got a watch along later as well, so we're going to fit it in as well. But the next time when we have the reason why we would have done it straight away after the race, the reason why we didn't do it after the race is because it was at 5 a.m. and that's it. But the next time when we do the next Grand Prix, I will promise you I will try my best to do it. I will try my best to come on, a bit earlier. I'll try my best. Let's put this chair up. I'll try my best to come on a bit earlier.
Yeah.
So basically, when the race finishes, we're gonna try. It depends on the time of the UK. Yeah. Soon as the race finishes, I'll do the live straight away. Because when I done that last time, I picked up a lot of views. So let's do this. So we got Max Verstappen first, Russell 2, 3 Antonelli, 4th Leclerc, 5th place Sainz, 6th place Hajar, 7th place Hockenberg, 8th place Hamilton, 9th place Ocon, 10th place Bierman, 11th place Alonso, 12th place Tsunoda, 13th place Gasly, 14th place Lawson, 15th place Colapinto, and the DNS were Albon, Balotelli, Stroll, Norris, and Piastri there disqualified. So let's do the Drivers' Championship. I'm going to put this up at the top so we can see. This is the Drivers' Championship, as we see. Norris on the top of 390 points, and Max and Piastri with 366. And in joint second, and Max Verstappen as well, 366 because of the disqualification from Las Vegas that we just alluded to. So there you go. You got Lando Norris 7, 8, 9. So we've got 66. So he's got 66, 76, 86. So he's still 20 odd points in front, so he's fine. He'll be fine. Long as he gets in the top 3. Lando, all he's got to do is finish in the top 3, Qatar and Abu Dhabi, and he wins it. That's it. Very simple. That's all he's got to do. Not even the top. People say, the top 2. He said top 3. Top 3, and then he wins the championship. That's it. Because I think if he gets in the top 3, he loses. I think he loses 13 points, 15 points to Max or something like that, is it? Or 16 points, something like that, out over 2 races.
Yeah.
So if Max wins every race, while the next 2 races, Lando gets 3rd in every race, he'll still win. So that's all he's going to do.
You reckon it'll go down to the wire?
It depends how this weekend goes, because this weekend we've got the sprint race in it, so we'll see how it goes. But all Lando's got to do now, because let's have a look. We'll have a look. Hold on. So the races, let's do the teams or the races there. So we're going to have a look at the races. So how many points, how much do you get for a win?
25.
Yeah, 25 win. What do you get for 3rd? Let me have a look there.
15.
And 3rd?
Yeah, 3rd 15, 2nd 18.
Okay. Look at Las Vegas. We're just clicking on Las Vegas. Come on, long thing. All right, so you got 15 points for third place. Okay, so if Lando, so that's 10 points more. Lando's 24 points in front of Max Verstappen. You get what I'm saying? So if Lando just gets third, because I know we've got a sprint race coming up. Obviously, this track favors the McLarens anyway. So we're just talking in hindsight, you get me? So 15 points for Lando. If he gets 15 points over the weekend, right? 15 points next weekend, that'll be 30 points, isn't it? And if Max has to win every single race. So if Max does that and wins every single race, that means there'll be about 4 or 5 points between them, innit?
Yeah.
That's it. There you go then. There'll be about 4 points between them. But if Max wins a sprint race and Lando comes second or third, we might come down to the last race where if Lando does come third, he might win it by 2 points. You get me? The point I'm trying to make is if Max comes into Qatar and has a clean sweep, when I say sprint race and race, yeah, and Lando comes third, and the next week in Abu Dhabi, Lando comes third and Max wins the race again, that's a big gift to win 2 in a row, you get me? Because the United McLarens have stepped up. Lando will win the title by 2 points. That's if Lando comes third in every race, you get me? Yeah. So we know Lando's going to at least get second. You get me? I'm just doing it as the worst scenario. So if Max wins everything from now to Abu Dhabi, and that's included sprint race, and what's his name? Lando Norris comes third from now to the end, he'll win the title by 2 points.
Yeah.
So let's face it, if Lando comes second over the weekend and wins the sprint race, he's basically won the title. You get me? I'm just looking at the worst scenario. So, sorry if that's complicated, people. So there you go. So let's go to the standings for the drivers. What we've done. We've done the race result, the drivers. So Max Verstappen, 390. No, not Norris on top, 390. Piastri, 366 in seconds. And third, again, joint second with Verstappen. Fourth place, Russell, 294. Leclerc, 226. And Hamilton in sixth place, 152. And then you got Cruz, wish that Antonelli will catch Hamilton. You know what he's like? Trolling people like he always does. 137 points, Antonelli. He ain't going to get Lewis. Albon, 73 points. The big drop off there from the Williams, isn't it? The Williams is still crap, man. BMN, 41 points, 12 points. BMN's going to be a good driver. 13th place for Alonso with 40 points. Lawson, 14th place, 36. 50th place, Ocon, 32 points. 60th place, Stroll, 32 points. 17th place, Tsunoda with 28 points. Gasly, 18th, 22 points. Can't believe he got a new contract. 19th place, Bortello with 19 points and 20. Colapinto and Dohan's out in there with 0 points. So look at the teams. The teams of McLaren on top, 756. They've won it. Second, Mercedes. Third, Red Bull. I would have said, I think the battle now is for... The battle is still for second, really. Ferrari could magically step up this weekend and next week in Abu Dhabi and might snap second. You never know. You never know. Because I can't see Yuka Tsunoda helping Max Verstappen out. You get me? It's all about Max Verstappen now for that team. So I would say the second place is still on. 431 for Mercedes, 391 for Red Bull, and 378 for Ferrari. Fifth place, Williams, 121, another big drop off. Racing Bulls, 90. Just there to make up the numbers, isn't it? Seventh place, Haas. I want to see a lot more teams challenging, man. Eighth place, Aston Martin, 72 points. Sauber, 68 points in ninth, and last Alpine with 22 points. And that's it, man. That's it, bro. That's the F1 out the way. Next time we will... Look, we're going to go live straight away. You get me? We're going to go live straight away and we'll get that sorted for everybody. So, Toto, anything you want to say?
I don't know really much else, really. Bring on Qatar and see how it ends up there.
Yeah. So, you remember what we said? If Max Verstappen wins everything this weekend, sprint race and race, yeah? And Lando Norris comes third, right? And next weekend, Max Verstappen wins the race again. And Lando comes third. Lando will win it by 2 points. But we all know what's going to happen. There's no way that McLaren is not winning that Qatar. That track is made for that McLaren car.
Yeah.
I was talking about it like, yeah, it's made. That's what everyone's saying, that they're going to be strong there. So this will test McLaren's minerals, see what they got left in the tank. This will test Lando to see if he's a true champion. This will test Piastri. If they fold now, they're not true champions, are they? That means they failed.
It just shows how's their bottom, you know. It shows if they can handle it or not.
Exactly. Pressure. And for me, they got robbed, and the FIA and F1 and the establishment do it for Max. It's very simple. This is why I'll never ever like that guy, and I'll never like the team, because at the end of the day, yeah, they do it for Max, and that's it. I don't care what anybody says who don't agree with me or not. They do it for Max. You know that they're doing it with Lewis, and now they're doing it with Lando, and it's just bad, isn't it? Just making the sport more toxic, I think, Toto.
Yeah.
So that's it, man. That's it. So that's a flaming tarmac. I mean, not flaming tarmac. That's a debrief out the way. Episode 86, I think it's 86. No, 68. And that's it. We're heading off, Toto. Anything you want to say before we head off to the masses?
I mean, smash the like button. Yeah, that's it, really.
Groogs. All right, and see you later, guys. Big up to the man, then. Big up to the woman, and I'm gonna go and do that watch along now. Big up. Thanks, Toto, for joining. Big up, as always.